Welcome to Morgan, Utah for this edition of High School Rewind as the East Leopards take to the road as they come up to take on the Morgan Trojans. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Dane Stewart here to bring you today's match. Have an intriguing match coming up for you between a couple teams that are in very different classifications, but it's been a fun little budding series between these two over the last couple years. Let's start by introducing the visiting East High Leopards. They come in off of a 1-0 victory over the Bountiful Braves, and it was the first goal of the year for Martin Molina, separating East away from the Braves in that victory, who find themselves riding a 4-game winning streak coming into this match here today. Ever since that season opener loss to Wasatch, things have been coming together. They've rotated 4 goals, 1 goal, 4 goals, 1 goal. If that pattern holds true, expect a big offensive day today from the East Leopards up on the road. The starting keep once again will be Trevor Elders, and he's been fantastic over the course of the season. 3 consecutive shutouts for the senior keeper for the East Leopards. And then the question will be, all these different goal scorers that have scored in the first couple of games of the season, I think we're up to 6. Who's going to contribute today? It'll be fun to find out. Now, as we switch sides and introduce the home Morgan Trojans, this is a team that got off to a 3-0 start out of the gate. Then they dropped 4 games coming off a tie, a draw. And for the Trojans, it's can they get back to their winning ways? This is a non-region contest, the last non-region match for the Morgan Trojans, with region play opening up in Region 13 next week. A couple players that probably won't see some time today, trying to make sure they're healthy for region play. But the key guys are going to be going. The starting keep today is going to be Loveridge. He's had a nice year as well, has 3 shutouts on the season, and 1 coming off of that 0-0 draw earlier this week. And then one of the players to watch, they've got a couple of guys that can find the back of the net, Polo Lopez as well as Flinton, both with 4 goals apiece. It's a team that they've won big. They've got a 7-0 victory, an 8-0 victory, but then as of late, they've played some better teams, and that offense hasn't quite had the success it had early in the year. Going to look to get things off on the right foot here today in the last non-region match. It's the Leopards and the Trojans coming up next here on High School Rewind. Underway here from Morgan, Utah, the East Leopards in the road red kits and Morgan in their home whites, as we've got an early foul here called against Morgan, and boy, we've got a card right out of the gate. Kelvin Van Leer shown a yellow here in the opening minute. In fact, the clock hadn't even started. That's how early that card was given. Bit of a surprise. And now Morgan fans certainly going to want that consistency the rest of the way. As this ball dropped back with Elders, he'll look to send the ball ahead. Off the chest there of Molina, and a foul called here on East. This kick from about 40 yards out into the box, and that snuck underneath Elders. Not sure if he lost that ball in the air or what, but it will be a Morgan throw-in. Niederhauser will throw in here for the Trojans, looking up the line into the corner. That deflected off, and it will roll out for an East throw-in. Controlled by Niederhauser, taken away by East. Nava plays the ball ahead. Long ball looking up for Molina. He's trying to race near the top of the box, and a nice job there by Loveridge to slide out and gathers. He rolls it out quickly to his back line. This is Brock Matthews with it. Matthews trying to find a ball over the top of that back line of East, doesn't go. As Scout Fletcher was there for the Leopards. Ball dropped back, Cole Jones with it. Plays it wide up the line, Niederhauser racing. And Wolf there will knock it out. Niederhauser throws in with Flinton, drops it back. Niederhauser, the centering attempt was short, headed out by Cardenas. Here's Allgaier. Allgaier got past Fletcher, a roller that Elders is able to gather. Long kick from Elders. High hop, Skinlow trying to get there. Defensively, it's Jones as this rolls back with Eldridge off the hop. Switched over with Jones. Now wide, Niederhauser. Thrown in, Skinlow. Up for Newberger. And the flag up. Max was off on the play. Loveridge will put this in play for the Trojans. Cardenas able to track it, but went the wrong way. Fletcher there defensively for East to play the ball back into the corner. Morgan with an opportunity. Nice tackle there from Cardenas, though not averted. Fletcher will clear it out. And this ball with Bond. Momentarily, a hard challenge there. Molina able to recover in the foul there on Morgan. Cardenas looking up, wanted Newberger as that's headed out by Morgan. Thrown in with Rodriguez. Sends a roller through. Skinlow let it through. Plays ahead. Here's Moya. Moya, pass wide. Newberger won't be able to track it down. Yes, he will. Centers. Skinlow with the head, and Loveridge able to leap and gather. Hard contact there. It'll be a Morgan throw-in. That center a little off. Nava up the far side. Pressure coming from behind, and that deflected. It'll be a corner for the Leopards. Jacob Vincent will take the corner for the Leopards. Low. Newberger touched it to the middle of the box. Nava couldn't get a shot off, and Morgan able to bring it out. Rodriguez running stride for stride with Polo. Of course, we talked about Polo Lopez in our open. As that ball sent ahead, Vincent touched it wide. Nice idea there, I think, by Lopez, as he's going to be called for the foul. This ball near the top of the box. Fletcher there. Lost his footing, but still made contact, and then played out by Lopez for a Morgan throw-in. Thrown in back with Bond. Up the line. Beyond Furby and out of, deflected out off East. Furby will throw in. Does so here with Polo Lopez. Wolf couldn't clear it. Now ball up. Fletcher there trying to escort it out. He'll play to the corner. Couldn't clear it. Here's Van Leer into the box, and the flag is up there. Skinlow couldn't possess it. Tried to settle it. Squirted beneath the foot, and Morgan able to possess. Jones. As Newberger came up to put pressure on and out. Niederhauser looking up the line. Skinlow able to head it to the middle. Cardenas will drop. Back with Elders. As he's able to clear, Allgaier was there to try to put pressure on from Morgan. Newberger touch to the middle. Skinlow had come over to try to play the ball in the air, as now Loveridge with the ball up to midfield, headed wide by Moya. Tell you what, Morgan playing quickly here. Got Niederhauser wide. Van Leer is trying to get a ball ahead, and that shot just shallow of the net. Long kick by Elders. Boy, nice job sticking with it there. Morgan, a ball ahead. That's going to be beyond Polo Lopez, as Elders will pick it up. And that ball went right to a Trojan. I think it was Flinton. Vincent. Newberger with a nice ball. Skinlow able to head it up. Juan Rodriguez Wolf behind him. Instead, he'll center. Nava had to regain his feet. And a foul here on the challenge. All right, as Nava passed that ball wide, it'll be an East kick. In our 11th minute, an opportunity for the Leopards. Cardenas runs over it. Vincent takes a roller that Loveridge able to smother. Lopez does a nice job to break up Furby as he was trying to get ahead of steam. Morgan still with it here. Polo Lopez looks ahead. Furby trying to get there. Cardenas will drop it back. Skinlow does a nice job to play the ball ahead to Newberger. Newberger trying to get through the back line. Newberger has it. A shot, a bounce, and Loveridge. Boy, that back line, the defense, it wasn't even the back line. It was Niederhauser who would come racing back, trying to break the ball away from Newberger. Does a nice job. Has really took away most of that shooting lane for Max. Here is Niederhauser again. Played up for Allgaier. Fletcher there. He'll drop back with Elders, and boy, a whistle here from our center. Call on Fletcher. This will be just outside the box by about 8 yards. Van Leer will take the kick for the Trojans. Looking backside. Deflected out of play. It'll be a kick for the keep of East. Mitchell and Carrillo coming on for the Leopards. That ball headed wide, and Skinlow very intelligently went there. East unable to get an opportunity out of it as Morgan able to clear up near midfield. Cardenas coming up in support, trying to help. Boy, a lot of Trojans around defensively. Fletcher able to pluck that out of the air. Nava. Cardenas will receive the kick from Vincent. Was a handball was the call. Ball sent ahead, broken up by Morgan. Mentioned guys not playing for Morgan. We've had a couple of usual East starters that we have yet to see in the contest here in our 15th minute. Of course, they open up region play in their next match as well, as they have Murray. That match over a week away as the Leopards prepare to go on a mild break. Moya able to settle that ball down. Looking ahead, Jones able to break it up before it got to Carrillo. Now a ball chipped ahead, and Niederhauser will play it out. Mitchell will throw in for the Leopards. Able to find Juan Rodriguez. That ball deflected by Rodriguez. Flores trying to turn and shoot. Loveridge keeps it on the ground. That ball deflected out. That ball in between a couple of Trojans. Carrillo drops it back. Nice work by Edmundo. Rodriguez, he drops with Vincent. Space for Vincent. Vincent looking for a ball into the box. Headed out before it could get to Carrillo. Couple of Leopards there trying to put the pressure on. Niederhauser up the line. Has Van Leer with him. This ball well beyond the Trojans. As Niederhauser trying to race back. That takes a high hop. Flores couldn't win that in the air. Carrillo now giving chase as Morgan will play the ball out for the throw-in. Olsen back with Mitchell. Able to settle. Edmundo. Broken up by Matthews, now wide. As that ball out off Morgan. Flores. Tried to center, deflected out. It'll be an East corner. From the corner. That ball made it through. Olsen, boy, tried to go wide, broken up, and then Morgan able to clear it out. Hardesty. His pass up the line was deflected away by Furby and out. Off East. Cardenas there defensively. Rodriguez looking wide and in the right spot as he tries to play up. Rodriguez tripped up there. And the whistle. Cardenas will take the kick for East. That ball got through and Mitchell was off. Loveridge. Carrillo looking ahead for Flores. The flag up. Martin off. Touchdown quickly. And that ball over the head of Mellett. Mitchell had that deflect off of him too long. A nice job there by Carter Olsen, playing it ahead for Flores. A couple men going down, and Flores with that hand on the back called for the foul. Loveridge will play with his back line. That ball able to be kept in by Polo Lopez, but was behind his teammate. And now East trying to play up. Flores. Edmundo back with Cardenas. Boy, nice move by Selle. Space, Selle looking for a ball ahead. Flores off the chest, and that ball cleared up to midfield. Fletcher couldn't possess it. Boy, sticking with it. Great job by Fletcher. An advantage ruled there as Edmundo to Vincent. Vincent played the ball ahead. Was looking for, I think it might have been Molina, as Selle comes up. Fletcher able to play it out for East. Johnson will throw in here for Morgan. Again, it will be Johnson. Thrown in. Couldn't get it on frame and cleared away by Mitchell. Over the head, boy, and Molina just had that deflect off of him. And almost was behind the defense alone. Nava had that roll underneath him. Edmundo back with Cardenas. Nava, space, plays it wide. This is Mendoza. Mentioned earlier, I thought it might have been Molina, but it is Nestor Mendoza. 34 is Hardesty able to keep that ball in play. Center. A little behind Carrillo is Johnson possessing here. Carrillo put nice pressure on him. Nice tackle made by Carrillo, then past Johnson. Carrillo. Well, I think he wanted to try to center that and just couldn't get it off cleanly. Is Morgan able to avoid the opportunity? Cardenas, a ball ahead in the box for Loveridge. Boy, hard contact there by Flores. Boy, hard contact by Flores, and maybe fortunate he wasn't carded on that one. I think he said he lost his cleats, and the official maybe saw things the same way, but again, we had a card in the opening seconds given to Morgan. Had a couple Morgan fans asking for one similar there as this ball played out by the defense of East. Past our 25th minute, still no score here. Morgan and East. This ball played back to midfield with Jones. Able to get past Olsen, looking for a ball ahead. Cardenas able to head it out of the air. That ball touched past Cardenas. Can Morgan center it? They do, but there is Fletcher for the back line of East. Plays it out with Cardenas. Looking ahead, Edmundo. A touch wide. Mendoza with a lob. And Flores couldn't settle it. It'll be played out for an East throw. Moya to throw in. Deflected. Went right to Molina. Nava switching over with Mitchell. Tried to send a shot. Didn't get it off the turf and broken up by Morgan, but that ball given right away. Newberger. Center. Broken up and out off of East. Loveridge will play wide with Jones. Jones looking to send it up the field. Got past Cardenas. Moya able to race back and drop it with Elders. As that ball plucked out of the air by Flinton. Fletcher to Elders for the clear. Tried to go back to Molina, was beyond him. This ball deflected. Cardenas back with Elders. Ball ahead beyond Molina as Loveridge will gather near the top of the box. Jones. Try to drop it to Loveridge. That was a little soft. Skinlow couldn't get there before the keep did, and able to clear that up to midfield. And a giveaway. There's Fletcher to clear again. Matthews. Off the hop, Elders. Through 30. Takes a hop over Skinlow. That ball deflected out. It'll be East. Nava. Back with Mitchell. Boy, nice job by Nava, just able to get that by Flinton. He was ready to put a lot of pressure on. Here's Moya wide. Moya couldn't possess it. Cardenas will drop it with Elders. Flinton. His pass broken up by Mitchell. Johnson's pass, boy, able to get through to Van Leer as Fletcher plucks it out of play. Johnson. Thrown into the box. And wide, or shallow of the goal. Elders touched it down quickly. Mitchell. Newberger looking up for Skinlow. East trying to put a couple runs on. Here's Newberger. Newberger, a shot that rolls to Loveridge. Moya able to win that ball. Beyond Molina. Skinlow over to Vincent. Vincent for Newberger. That ball gets past Loveridge, but the flag was up, the play was off. No goal for East. This ball sent ahead and wide. Hancock up the far line. Cardenas trying to race back. Centers. Fletcher there before Wilson could track it down. Vincent gonna settle things now, looking over the top for Newberger. Johnson marking him. And pass a little off the mark. Mitchell with Newberger trying to get around Johnson again. Johnson, good bit of work as Max called with the shoulder here. Loveridge over with Matthews. That ball kept in by Polo Lopez, and then the foul here on the challenge by Molina. In our 35th minute, Matthews will take the kick. That ball got through a couple of times. Nava will drop back with Elders. Nava able to touch just around Polo Lopez. Vincent. Able to find some help back with Fletcher. Mitchell looking for service to Skinlow over his head. Vincent gets it to Jackson, touch back. Vincent almost had a one-timer, got tripped up. Skinlow couldn't hit it cleanly. Newberger couldn't connect out of the air and cleared away by Johnson as he's still trying to put some pressure on here. Rodriguez, that ball ahead. Molina unable to keep that ball in. In play from Loveridge. Vincent trying to get there, was just beyond him. Nice play by Jones, trying to get around the center. Skinlow putting pressure. Morgan's pass up the line, broken up by Moya. Vincent, a couple of runs here put on by East. Vincent looking for one of them. This ball up over the top. Lucas Janke couldn't possess it in the corner. As Cole Terry leads it out for Morgan, still with it. Looking ahead, but that ball off the mark. As Loveridge will track it down before Janke can get there. In our 38th minute, almost done with time updates in the first half. Still no score between the Trojans and the Leopards. That ball ruled out by the linesman. Vincent. And that ball rolled just underneath Nava. Boy, he had a lot of space and an opportunity to set something up for East. Cardenas through the first man, looking for a ball over the top. That ball played just into space with the back line, but Vincent there. Vincent, service, and maybe a touch behind Janke as Mitchell able to track it down. Janke marked tightly here by Terry, plays it back. Nava looking for a ball ahead, no one there for East as it will roll back to Loveridge. This ball thrown up nearly to midfield, and it is Morgan countering quickly. Here's Niederhauser. Niederhauser, a switch over to Allgaier, couldn't get it. Back with Fletcher on the throw-in. Skinlow looking for Janke ahead, well beyond him as Jones will touch it back with Loveridge. Up the line, Niederhauser unable to keep it in. There's the half. No score here from Morgan at the break. Underway here with our second half. No score between Morgan and East. Boy, Newberger came out putting pressure on. Skinlow now trying to get around Jones. Nice work of defense as Morgan playing that up the line. Couple opportunities each way. But through the first 40, nothing beaten either keep as Paulo Lopez has that ball deflected out by Fletcher. Niederhauser to throw in here for Morgan. Looking in the box, Fletcher will send that beyond the line for Morgan corner. From the corner, the Trojans looking backside. Elders able to punch it away, headed in and headed over Elders and into the net. It's the first goal of the match coming in the 42nd minute. Credit to Jacob Furby off the corner. Boy, beautiful corner. Elders was able to punch it in the air, but Furby there for the header. And it is 1-0 Morgan. And just the 42nd is this ball broken up by Cardenas. Here's Molina. Able to find Nava. Nava ahead to Skinlow, and boy, Skinlow just ran over that one. The placement was right under his feet as it will be an East throw-in. Moya in quickly. Molina in the box. Pushed off. Now trying to find some room. Molina able to keep that ball in. Molina and caught by Loveridge as Newberger was making a run in the backside. This ball sent over the top. Allgaier racing back. Fletcher there to drop to the keep Elders. Challenge there by Van Leer. Another one. Trevor Elders went 3 matches not giving up a goal and a half. 280 minutes, if my math is correct, of a clean sheet by Elders coming to an end here in the second half up at Morgan. As the Trojans looking for more. This ball touched to Allgaier. Fletcher able to cut him off. Plays it back to Elders. It's his kick to midfield. Cardenas. Looking for a ball ahead. Newberger trying to race back before Jones can get there. Loveridge comes diving out, just able to get a piece of that as Newberger tried to touch it over the keep from Morgan. A foul here on the challenge by Rodriguez. Matthews. Cardenas. Moya back with Elders. Try to play wide to Wolf. Hard challenge there. Newberger. Cut off by Niederhauser. Now Jones will play it back to Loveridge. Newberger touched to Nava. And that shot wide of the post by Rodriguez. Wolf able to settle that kick. Ahead for Newberger. Newberger has a center to Skinlow. Skinlow tries to settle, shot right to Loveridge. The follow is punched wide of the net by the keep in an East corner. East looking for the equalizer. Vincent. Skin low. Heads it center. Fletcher couldn't settle it. It'll come back out to Vincent. Vincent again service in the air and a foul in the box on the Leopards. Boy, maybe the best opportunity of the match by the Leopards is this ball sent out by Loveridge. Newberger to Nava. And played away by Morgan. Headed out by Jones. Vincent plays to Cardenas. Boy, that ball, yeah. Interference there by Polo Lopez. Cardenas will take the kick for East. Nava, a roller right to Loveridge. Nice cut off there by Rodriguez. Skin low to Vincent, has an extra touch, and that ball was off Newberger. Loveridge, his kick again will go out of play. Juan Rodriguez has a couple options, goes wide with Newberger, and the flag again up. Boy, there have certainly been some offsides. That one I thought looked good. But the linesman there to put the flag up, and our center letting East know that the complaint department is closed. This ball headed up over the top, and there's the flag up on the Trojans. Elders will put this in play. Furby couldn't connect on the pass. Nava disrupting. Skin low, a shot deflected. Moya. And that ball got through. Boy, Loveridge trying to track it, and a run by Nava in the box. Just missed. Loveridge. A foul here at midfield. Matthews will take the kick. Cardenas able to head it out of the box. Vincent. Skinlow trying to stay on, and contact there. And the challenge by Morgan will win an East kick. 53rd minute here. Cardenas will put it in play. Headed out by Morgan. Skinlow throwing in for Vincent. Vincent to center. That ball gets through again. Furby racing, as does Moya. Can't keep it in. Thrown in. Back with Matthews. His kick right to Moya. This ball touched over. Newberger tried to make a sliding attempt. Played wide for Max. Able to get around, and a hold there. And this, an intentional hold, will be a yellow. Terry shown the yellow in the 54th. Vincent, the chip. Loveridge able to catch it. Allgaier sent ahead, and Elders will escort it out. Molina tried to play wide to Moya, and the foul here on the challenge. Cardenas tries to send it wide. Newberger. Trying to work on Niederhauser. Niederhauser's been solid today as that ball deflected out by Morgan. Vincent from the corner. Headed out. Molina able to settle it. Looking for somewhere to go. Try to get out to Fletcher, broken up on the play, and then out off East. Got to race back as Furby has a man ahead. Allgaier, and the flag was up. Allgaier off. Elders. Wolf couldn't keep that in play up the line. This ball thrown in with Johnson. Eventually taken away by Fletcher. This is pass looking up for Newberger's interrupted. Trying for Allgaier again. Cardenas able to break it up. Now Moya trying to get around a couple of Trojans, and the foul here called on Morgan. The kick from Elders. Skinlow tried to head it wide. No Leopard there as this takes a bounce between a couple of them. Wolf wide, Cardenas and Vincent both there. Vincent. Back with Cardenas. Johnson coming up quickly. Nava with a shot. And Loveridge able to track that cleanly. Rodriguez trying to get around. Rodriguez able to keep that ball in play up the line, still with it. That ball centered to space. And eventually taken out by Flinton. As Niederhauser able to keep that in far side. Fletcher. Substitutions each way here, 60th minute. 1-0 the advantage for the home Morgan Trojans. Skinlow trying to head it up. Nava with Edmundo. Boy, and a hard challenge there. And going a straight yellow here. Much to the chagrin of the Morgan fans and bench, given to Bond. Bond shown the yellow. In the 61st, the kick. Now cleared away by Niederhauser. Ball's ahead, Wilson. The center. Flinton tried to play it up ahead. Boy, a couple players that I think would have been offside there for Morgan had they been able to connect. But it is Elders able to gather it. Played to Mellett. Just behind him, but still able to snag that. Ball ahead. Cardenas racing back defensively, the center, and there's Fletcher. To play it wide, Carrillo. Boy, nice job just pulling that back from Mellett, who was racing back defensively. And then the ball sent ahead. Deflection, Cardenas in the air. Fletcher will get back and clear the ball out. Morgan putting on some nice pressure here. Ball's ahead. Hancock and Moya there to play it out for a Morgan throw-in. The Trojans will throw in. Boy, good throw-in. Fletcher able to get a head on it. And Moya out of the box. Flores waiting for reinforcements. Here's Carrillo. Ball ahead for Olsen. Olsen tried to get it to Flores, broken up by Morgan defensively. As this ball beyond all, back to Elders. As Fletcher Nava couldn't get enough steam behind it to get through to Rodriguez. This ball ahead, the flag is up. Polo Lopez deemed off. Elders. Fletcher, left-footed shot, deflected. Flores takes the corner, gives to Vincent. Vincent, the attempted shot was shallow of the post. Played to Matthews from Loveridge. Looking for a ball ahead. Hardesty. That ball could be kept in by Carrillo just beyond him. Mellett to throw in. Tries to get it to Bond, who was on a run just beyond him, but Bond got it anyway. Olsen able to disrupt for the Leopards. A ball ahead for Flores as Jones able to give it back to Loveridge. Through 65 minutes. Hardesty couldn't bring it to his feet, and it's Hancock trying to work on him. East with the takeaway. Boy, Olsen had a man wide, instead gives to Carrillo. Carrillo over with Edmundo, has Vincent wide, and that ball broken up by Johnson. Moya was coming up in support now. Moya will give to Vincent. Lopez. Service, had it out. Jones. Ball over the top, trying to get it to Lopez, couldn't connect. Here's Edmundo with it. Mitchell up with Lopez. Flores and Carrillo in the box for East. Edmundo with some space, quickly closing down as his shot can't get on frame. Played to the corner here by Loveridge. Flitton wide. Ball ahead, Elders will watch it roll back into the box and gather. Boy, hard work there by Johnson. As Mitchell sends the ball ahead, Lopez trying to track that down for East. He will get there. Marked by Niederhauser. Olsen tries a shot, deflected by Jones. Nice shot by Niederhauser coming back to keep that ball in play, not giving up the corner. That ball, not enough on it as Hardesty was there. Tried to play to the middle. But too much steam for Edmundo to handle as it comes all the way back with Elders. Vincent. Couldn't hold it. Flinton now coming with a head of steam. Moya able to punch it wide. Thrown into the box. Elders able to catch it easily. Flores able to settle it. Has Janke. Flores, boy, a hard challenge there, taken out. And a kick here for East. Plays to Flores. Flores, a shot deflected. Loveridge out of position. Can't get another shot away. Contact there in the box. A man down. Boy, you could hear that from back here. Not quite sure who that is. It might be Hancock. It was Spencer Hancock. He's okay, staying on here. Newberger sending a ball ahead. Skinlow trying to get there. Jones will beat him to it. And then Jones just lost his footing. Numbers for East. Skinlow, the shot saved by Loveridge. The follow by Skinlow is sent high. Loveridge from the box looking. And that ball unable to be kept in. Janke looking to throw in quickly. Polo Lopez able to clear it away. Moya. Skinlow heading it wide. Newberger racing there. Niederhauser able to beat him to the ball, sends it up the line. Mitchell drops it back. Mitchell to Vincent. Vincent didn't get enough on that. Broken up right at center field as Flores with it, plays wise to Newberger. Flores, a roller that is wide. Cardenas. Polo Lopez. Marked by Moya. Trying to get around him. Polo Lopez. Is Moya able to cut him off? Cardenas. Flores played it wide and behind his teammate as we've got a foul here. Mellett showing the card in the 75th. Elders will take the kick. From the half line on net, Loveridge couldn't catch it cleanly, took a hop and able to regather. A lot of Leopards down there.
Get up.
Flitton able to keep it, drops it back. Rodriguez on a Newberger. Cardenas able to settle it. Looking again up for Max. Max the ball ahead, wanted Flores as Jones able to clear that ball wide and out. Vincent tried to drop it back. Cardenas able to race over. Here's Juan Rodriguez. Played Dead Mundo. Molina. Looking for somewhere to go. Molina. Boy, defended well. Mellett. Right there with him. Gives Dead Mundo. Rodriguez. Couldn't get a shot away. Cleared out. Moya the throw in for Flores. Newberger a shot. Now, I think it might have gotten deflected or maybe he didn't get a shot away as the defense of Morgan was able to pluck that ball high in the air. Elders calling off the troops as he'll settle nearly at the half line. Ball ahead. Skinlow has time. Skinlow, the shot deflected a couple of times as Mellett able to clear it out of the box. Vincent heads back up. Rodriguez couldn't settle and Morgan again will play out. Moya has Elders back if he wants to go there. Instead surveying to Flores. Molina centers, was a little behind Juan, and then the foul there called on Morgan. Elders in the 78th. On frame, and Loveridge makes a huge save. Deflected for a corner. Newberger from the flag. Backside, Skinlow got a head on it. And then cleared away by Morgan. Elders racing back. It's an open net for the Leopards as Polo Lopez trying to shield off the flag up the foul called on Vincent. It is through 78. No more time updates here in regulation. East had a couple opportunities at the equalizer, couldn't get it. And now they'll pull everyone up. Trying to draw a flag. And that ball off the side of the foot of Allgaier and out of, no, still in play as Elders will race it down. Played into space. No one there for East. Flores was racing back, but Mellett beat him to the ball. And the flag is up and off. Elders will put this in play from the offside. Takes a hop. Morgan able to clear it up.
Come on!
Cardenas back with Elders. Wide with Mitchell. Here's Vincent. Plays ahead for Newberger and the flag up. Max was off. Had some issues on the bench to take care of. This ball put in play by Loveridge. Ahead to Furby, who has the go-ahead goal for Morgan. Johnson will take the throw in here for the Trojans. Trying to play out these last seconds, maybe minute. As this ball thrown into the box, headed up. And there's the final whistle. The Morgan Trojans defeat East 1-0 off the goal by Jacob Furby. I mentioned Morgan coming in, had a couple of tough losses coming off a draw. What a response for Coach Anderson's squad. Our player of the game, got to give it to the keep. Trek Loveridge, what a match for him. Did a fantastic job, especially making some key saves late to blank the East Leopards. The final score, Morgan defeats East 1-0. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us here on High School Rewind.